Hello and welcome to Shikshakji HR Talks, your go-to guide for building strong people engine for your business. I'm your host Chirag. Think about it. If you're unwell, what is the first thing you do? You meet a doctor, get some tests done, get some medication, and get back on your feet. The same thing applies to your business. If you're having business problems, then you may not need a doctor, but an expert who can help you with your business problems. In today's inaugural episode, we are going to discuss about cost of ignoring HR. And to discuss that, I welcome Shri Dr. Vivek Trivedi sir, who is a global mentor and a super specialist doctor for HR problems. Dr. Vivek Trivedi sir, welcome to the podcast on HR Talks by Shikshakji.
Thank you so much, Chiragji, and it's always been pleasure to be a part of such forum where our communication goes to many people. And I would like to congratulate for this initiative of podcast and look forward to give the good words of wisdom to all of the people. We can start.
Great, sir. So let's begin. Let me ask you this, sir. Most of the business owners think that HR is just like a paperwork, right? Some timesheet or let's say some attendance, and there is this bit of payroll, and there is this little compliance. What do you have to say about this as an expert, sir?
Yeah, so absolutely right. HR is a paperwork, but more to paperwork, it is more of a strategy work.
Okay.
So when I talk about a strategy, you actually create a strategy related to the various HR functions of the life, various HR function of the organization. And that's what this really means to build the system. So that is why I suggest you that definitely we will go more deep dive detail in that while we will have a conversation. But just to tell you that it's not only the paperwork, but it's a combination of paperwork plus strategy work. So we will discuss about that.
Great, sir. Great to learn that it's, part paper and part strategy. I think strategy part should be put in first, and
exactly.
That's what it is.
Correct.
Now going back to my question, I'm just extending my question. So we know that there is a hidden cost. Could you let me know what hidden cost will business owners have to, face? Maybe say you can put it in 2 or 3 different things which they have to face in their business if they don't take HR seriously?
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what? The result becomes exponential. The cost, when you talk about, sometimes it's a cost of like talent drain. When the people leave the organization. Okay. When they leave the organization, you have to replace the people. While you replace the people, the cost may go 1.5x.
Okay.
If you talk about a productivity, somebody will join your organization, somebody will connect the people along, and again there's a complete productivity loss. 30 to 40% of productivity loss generally happen when we change the complete process and the system because of the people leaving the organization. So that's the second thing. Then we talk about the compliances, the statutory compliances. Now, if you are not investing properly, strategically and paperwork as we started, there is too much of the fine which we need to pay. And that's the reason that compliance become another one of the major challenge. And fine goes to various percentage. So that's what we have to see that. And the last one is a reputation. Because generally what happen if person leave the organization because of any reason, now they take the impression along with them. While they do that, it is very tough for that organization to revive the same reputation again. And that's the reason I suggest you that, these are the hidden costs, which definitely a business owner should keep in mind.
I understood, sir.
Exactly.
Hopefully you got the point over to our audience. Could you share a real life, case study with me that would help audience to understand what we are talking here?
Yeah, exactly. I'll tell you the real-time case study of a solar power company.
Okay.
Yeah. So this company, almost I'll tell you, was very good in terms of doing the sales. There were salespeople, and they were doing very good, pretty high. But due to lack of this system, due to lack of this strategy, the people were leaving the organization.
Okay.
They become just a training center. that people come, people work, and then they leave. So that's one of the major challenge. Now I'll tell you the second challenge was that, like, nobody was aware about the goals.
Okay.
And that was another challenge. Then the compliances. So if they are not putting the compliance together, then this was also becoming another one major challenge to that. The policy. So this was also not in the place. So what we have done, while we do this all segmentation, we set up the basics first.
Okay.
Once we set up the basic first, then what happened, the basics like, job description, or when we talk about the policy framework, people started getting retained in the organization. One. Second one, they started giving the referral. That yes, I'm very happy in my organization. Now I can refer somebody. So that's the second point. And third point happened when we do the complete productivity analysis. We got to know there's a 40% of elevation happen.
Wow, that's really a big number.
Exactly. So 40% elevation, that was pretty high. And that's what these small little intervention help us doing that, achieving that.
Wonderful, sir. Excellent to hear that. Let me ask you this, sir. If there is a way to tell our people that they can take certain actions, that is, the business owners can right away take 2 or 3 different actions and on their own, and that would help their business to align strategically, in terms of HR. Could you please share few action items, sir?
Yeah, very much. In fact, we wanted to be practical, because theories are too much. People don't want to get into theory. So being practical, what we can do, we can set up our onboarding system. While anyone come to our organization, we can have a proper set process. Onboarding is done. The person who is joining, we have to give the proper goal setting. And once they are clear about goal, their role is done.
Goal and role.
And the best part, what any business owner can do is give a regular feedback. Whether it's happening good, better, bad, ugly, whatsoever. But give a feedback. Once you give the feedback, people will get connect to you. They will feel that yes, they are part of the organization, and this is the best investment what you can do in an HR. Yeah.
Wow, wonderful, sir. This was an eye opener, I would say, and I would say thank you for bringing valuable insights and all those details that would help business owners to strategically align their HR function and take first of all HR as HR, and ignoring HR can leave them with lot of big, I would say, in terms of monetary loss, right? Yeah. So that is what it is. Today's key takeaway is that if you ignore HR, then it's going to cost you a lot. So it's always better to plan your HR strategically and get ahead. So I would like to thank Dr. Vivek sir for bringing in all the valuable inputs on this episode number 1. If this episode lit a light bulb, then please go ahead and share this with your business community and let them understand how serious HR is. Instead of ignoring it, they should be strategically managing it. In the next episode, we will talk about the unique challenges as a business owner you face and how to solve them. Stay connected, stay tuned. Thank you.